Salut tout le monde, it's your boy, Lukael. Welcome back to Blueprints, the game that never ends. This is episode 21. In the last episode, we found our way into the throne room, got the second to last sanctum key. We found the axe for the first time in the armory. We found the planetarium blueprint in the observatory, and we also entered a few combinations in the sanctum rooms. So like I said last time, at this point the game is kind of slowing down a little bit just because most of my goals are kind of more like long term. You know, it's stuff that I need to be playing the game normally for a longer period of time for, you know, just like doing a lot of dart puzzles, finding a lot of treasure troves, getting more letters in the mailroom. You know, it's all a lot of maybe smaller goals, but that I need to be playing the game longer for. So I don't know if I'm gonna maybe change the format of the playthrough a little bit. Like I might just play a little bit more and then just kind of show you the small relevant bits, like without actually weighing every decision out loud for you. Then again, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stop myself from doing that just because that's what I've been doing for like 20 episodes, so I'm kind of used to it at this point. But like, I don't know if you guys want to see every day and like every drafting choice that I make. Is that relevant? Is that entertaining? I don't know. Then again, I may not have to, because this game has a habit of always surprising me with new stuff even when I least expect it. So I guess we're just gonna see how it goes. So as always, thank you so much for joining me. Without any further ado, let's jump right back in. Day 64, just like the Nintendo. And let's hope I don't crash again today. Let's hope we don't have any crashes in Blueprints. That would be a nightmare. So a quick reminder of my current objectives. Finding more stamps, and thus probably getting more letters in the mailroom. Opening all the sanctum doors. Inputting all the right combinations for the sanctum. My theory for the final key is that it has something to do with the mechanarium. I don't know if I'll have a chance to test that theory, but we'll see. Buying out the full showroom, buying out the full gift shop, upgrading all the rooms with the upgrade discs, although I don't know where the other discs are. Figuring out what's the deal with room number 8, completing the directory. I do need to get the power hammer again, so I can maybe try and open that wall that we saw in the safe house. If we see a new clue again, I'm sure there's more stuff in there that I haven't quite solved yet. There's apparently like some other secret to the treasure trove, like some other treasure, so I'll look into that. Crafting all the contraptions and getting the bullseye trophy. I guess getting all the trophies, actually. So we've got 47 coins, 2 gems. Let's get started. I guess out of all of these, Tomb is the better one. Although I don't have a blessing right now, so I could have gone for the shrine, but I guess I'll get the shrine next time. Tomb will give me some gold for the dead ends. So again, I may just try and get through this like a little bit faster than usual. Maybe not show like every choice that I make. We'll see. Ooh. Starting with the planetarium, but I'm gonna do den. The gems are in the blue box. This statement is of no help at all. Wait, I feel like I've seen this before. The gems are in this box. Well, this is true. It is of no help. So that counts as one true, I guess. If this is also true, then this would have to be false, which it can't be, because they would be saying the same thing. If this is true, then this is also true, and this is false. But it is of no help. Well, I guess it's not of no help. It is of help because it tells me that these two can be true. So then they're in the blue box. Okay, that was a really weird one. They keep getting weirder. Okay. So we just drafted in a circle there. Another den. Let's go for the very symmetrical house. I kind of want all of these. Then again, keeping money for the axe if we see it. But alright, let's get all of them. I'm sure I can make money some other way. That's what I was hoping for. The bedroom closet. Sledgehammer. Running shoes. Key. And dice. But now I need to be pretty lucky with these metal rooms. This might be a very short day. Kennel. Hello. Hello. And now a nice salted turnip. Well, this one makes the most sense. If only because of the doors. Get that Mass Effect music. Walk-in closet would give me a bunch of items. Okay, sure. A key, dice, and 2 gems. Okay, I do have the key card. Ooh, lockpick, that's nice. The paper crown is actually really useful if you can get your hands on it, which I won't be able to in this case because I can't get behind it. Aquarium. Another key. I'm just now noticing that this is the barbecue. So this is like the patio, I think. Yeah, this is the patio. This is like the hallway, I guess. This is the laundry room. The archives, I guess. It's one of each color, and then purple, this is the bedroom. So it's showing you each different rooms. I've also never tried to empty like the water in the aquarium, but I don't want a fish to die. I don't know if it would really do anything other than killing the fish, which I don't really want to do. Break room. Two. 3 times 3, 9. 2 times 2, 4. Times 1, 4. Plus 2, 6. Oh, wait, okay, no, I guess it's 2 times itself, 16. Minus 10, 6. Wait, no. It can't be... Wait, this doesn't work. 2 times 1, so 2, plus 2, 4. Minus 10, so minus 6, minus 26. How can you do minus 30 at the end? 2 times 2, 4, times 1, still 4, plus 2, 6, minus 30. Well, that's minus 24. Huh? That doesn't make any sense. Am I crazy or does this make no sense? It gives like minus 24, which you can't enter that. 20 because it's higher? No. What? I'll... Have they like changed the rules? I'll come back to it, I guess. What? Okay. Do a courtyard. Man, I will never get 8 mechanical rooms in one day. That doesn't seem possible. I mean, I kind of wish I could go up instead. I might waste a die on this. None of these go up. Cool. Again. Oh, what if the axe is in there? Okay, let's do armory. It is in here. For 32, that's exactly how much I have. Okay, which one should we cut next? Which one costs the most? We said like the trophy room, right? Trophy room for 8. Cut the cost. Like that seemed like it's a free 8 gems. So I'm pretty confident about this. And then other than this one, like... Let's see, we've done throne room. This one, I guess the attic also costs like 3, which is a lot. Casino for 2, veranda for 2. Cloister of Joya maybe 3. The attic for 3. There would be a bunch of items in there, but I'm gonna be kind of stuck unless I can get into the antechamber. Or just do corridor. Let's do corridor. And hope we get a room that take us up. Conference room is good to have. Especially with the tomb. Let's do conference room. We'll get some gold back. No? Do you not get the gold from the tomb in the conference room? Okay, no, because it only affects the items that would be spread, which is not... No, it does count for the tomb because it says spread 5 coins in the tomb. I guess... I was gonna say maybe I haven't drafted a dead end, but I have. This one, the bedroom closet. This one, the storeroom. This one, that's 3. I've done 3, so there should be 15 coins in this room, and there's not. Isn't that strange? Oh, treasure trove again. Nice. We get some money. Okay, I guess this time I should take a screenshot of the box, what's on it, and also the color before we get the message. All boxes marked by suns contain memos that are true. Okay. Like the first few boxes that I opened in here, I didn't take a screenshot of like the symbol on the box. I guess I could go back through my episodes to see what it was, but like it would take me a while to just go through the footage. But it's all been like, oh, this box is true, this box is not true, but nothing really about how much, like where the secret treasure is. Okay, using a lot of my keys, but it's fine. We'll get more keys here. Yeah, let's do locker room, then we can go in the conference room, get all the keys. And we can use them on these lockers, and maybe one of them has a secret. You know, maybe. How many keys are we talking about? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's a lot of keys. Is that enough to open every locker? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, there's like 17 lockers to open. Let's open like a few. Another key, so that one was free. Let's open another one. Empty. That's a shame. Ooh, battery pack. That's kind of rare. That's nice. That's nice. Let's keep like 5 keys. Ooh. I've never seen this. Where is the rumored room 46? Connection? Theorize possible locations north of the antechamber, which it is. Below the foundation, full house of 45 rooms plus bank room, boardroom, secret door in tomb. Doesn't exist, red herring. Leaning toward this. Grotto. I think this is meant for someone who like hasn't found room 46 yet. I don't think it's useful for me, but this is interesting that we've never seen this document. And an apple. Okay, if I end up finding more keys, I'll come back. Oh, interesting. I wonder if the content of the lockers is randomized when it comes to like the note. I know stuff like the gems and stuff is random, but would the other secret be in this room? Like, what if I just click everything? Click the cannon and like maybe it's in there. Maybe I can bring like the power hammer here, break one of these vases, and then you get like a secret. Maybe one of these bricks. Would the secret be in this room or would it be like outside? I mean, it's probably not something you can just luck your way into. Oh. Oh, there it is. Trophy room. 8 free gems. Let's go. Man, now this room is like amazing. 8 free gems. No cost. The axe is really something. Huh. Bunk room. Wait, I do have 2 green. Oh, I did courtyard and aquarium. Now I have 38 gems. Wow. Hello. This should count as a trophy. I should be able to take this and use it towards the trophy count. A little quail. A little bird. 45 steps because we do have the trophy room. And one more. Let's see. We know what happens with the fountain. We know what happens with the reservoir. We kind of know what happens with the kitchen. There's water in the kitchen. We know about the pool. The greenhouse. I haven't seen the greenhouse in a really long time. What happens if you send water to the greenhouse? And we haven't seen about the aquarium either. Should I try to like empty the aquarium? The thing is, I like the way it's set up right now. I have access to the trunks in the pool and I have access to the safe house. But I mean, I guess I don't really need to go back to the safe house. There's not much in there for me to see at the moment. I've screenshotted everything, so I could just... But I don't want to kill the fish. I hope the fish don't die. I would feel really bad. I guess I could try and empty the aquarium, because like it's the only one that I haven't seen what it does. Like I would need to send water to the pool. Okay, well, let's send water to the reservoir. I guess it's fine. Okay, now I've messed up my whole thing, but the aquarium is empty. Even though the pool is now full of water, so I won't have access to the trunks in there. But I'm just curious. I want to see if there's anything in the aquarium. I guess let's go there now while we're close to it. I hope the fish aren't dead. I'm gonna feel bad. Maybe someone was nice enough to go and put them somewhere. Okay, no dead fish. So it's just empty. Was this arrow there before? There's an X there. Wait, there's an X there too. There's an X there in front of the laundry. What about in this room? No X in this one. Not that I can see. And then an arrow. This is in the archives. What about it? An X kind of like when you have to dig? Would I need to like get the treasure map and then draw one of these rooms in the room that's supposed to have the X on the treasure map? Because it does seem like they're the same X. Am I crazy? And then if you dig in that spot, maybe there's like something. But then what about this one where it's just an arrow? Maybe I'm supposed to click in the archive like this specific, like one of these. What do you call this? A cabinet? Okay, well, I'm glad there was something in the aquarium. I was kind of just curious. Yet another fucking secret. It never ends. It never ends. Okay, well now I kind of want to just set it back how it was. Because I already have the information. Alright, I think it's back to how it was. Security, sure. We haven't seen the computer yet. There's still this thing about the delete this from like the archives again. It shows the archives. And then it shows all these other rooms. Is it always the same rooms? Let's see. Library, wine cellar, vault, spare bedroom, walk-in closet, archive, nook, storage room, the office, the nursery, the gallery, music room, vault again, music room again, nook, corridor, hallway, security, showroom, and then the pool. Is it always the same room? Is there like any relevance to which room are shown? I'm gonna try and like memorize which ones it is, and then the next time we come to security, if it's the same rooms again, I mean that might still not mean anything, but I feel like everything in this game means something, and because they brought attention to the screens and the safe house, I'm like, is there something about the archive being there specifically? Like maybe they all changed except the archive, and then if they change, what about it? Like, does this mean something? I don't know. Let's see about an experiment. Find some trash, or when you open a locked trunk. I mean, I've opened a bunch of them already. Well, permanent stuff is always nice. I don't know if we'll get any other trunks at this point. It's kind of late in the day. I could do trash. I might get some trash. Even though it's kind of rare. Now that I have more money, I could go back to the armory to get the shield, but I mean, it's too late. The dark room is right there. Veranda? I should go back in the armory. I mean, it's a long detour. It's a long detour, but I have a lot of steps, so let me do it, because getting to shield against one of these red rooms would be nice. And the fish are back. Yeah, you don't see the arrows and the X's when the water's there. So sneaky. Okay, let's get the shield. If I was to get this, would it replace? I guess it doesn't really matter because it's tomorrow that I get the star, but I do want as many stars as possible, so let's buy it, sure. That's every item. Again. See, there's the laundry room. Well, this will allow me to see more places, so let's do passageway, but I am curious to see... Is there something in the laundry room? Because of that X, I feel like it might be related to the treasure map, but that seems really... Like, what are the odds that when you get a treasure map, you actually get one of these 3 rooms drafted in that spot? It would be so unlikely. I mean, I guess they could still do it, but... They don't typically ask, like, impossible stuff from you. Okay, wow, 3 red rooms in one pull, and it's not like I have the furnace or anything. I just happened to get 3 red rooms. That's crazy. I guess I'll shield from the weight room. That gives me access to the antechamber. Well, we do have the passage on the side. Let's get the library and see. I think a new clue will be in there. Oh, but I don't have the magnifying glass. Don't have the magnifying glass. So now we know what the deal was with the corner cases. The suspect list, I think, was about the admin key Bo Lee, which mostly gave us lore, not so much like a secret to any puzzle. This tells you each corner. Yeah, this was about the hidden blueprint. Here it shows you like a rook, the angel, the flames. I think this is about maybe the chess puzzle. Keep left to Tanner Fork. This I don't know. This was about the microchip in the vase. Record. Right, so seeing all the signs, and then it shows the stop signs like this one. And another thing, I can look through my screenshots. On the way. Wait. Okay, wait. Each of these pages has a sign. Route 8, depart, keep left, to Tanner Fork, I guess turn right, dead end, record, each stop on the way. This is spelling out a message. So Route 8, depart, keep left to Tanner Fork, turn right, dead end, record each stop on the way. Well, it mentions Tanner Fork, which was on the map. Wait, which map was that? It's either the Reddington map. Okay, I don't think it's Reddington map. Maybe it's the map in the safe house. Oh wait, on this map, see, it says you are here at the 8. Is that what it mean by Route 8? Route 8, depart, keep left, turn right, dead end. Wait, is it like telling me about this map? Keep left to Tanner Fork, turn right, dead end. Record each stop on the way? What about it? Okay, I thought for sure it was about this. I mean, it might still be about this. But there's no Route 8. Because 8, I mean, it does start you here, so that does make sense. Depart from Route 8, but like the 8 just means Royal Station. Keep left. Okay, I'm keeping left. To Tanner Fork. Well, then I'm not keeping left because Tanner Fork is down there. Unless you're telling me like do all this. Like go all the way around to Angel Tower, Aries Crossing, then Tanner Fork. So once at Tanner Fork, turn right. Dead end. There's no dead end from Tanner Fork. Oh, there? So like this, and then turn right at the dead end and record each stop on the way. You mean these little dents? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What about it? Is it even about this map? I feel like that's the only thing it can be. Ah, shit, I paused my recording and I forgot to hit it again, but it's only been like 2 minutes, so you guys didn't miss much. I think I like figured it out. I was like, first I tried starting from Royal Station and then recording like the names of the places, like Royal Station, Angel Tower, Aries Crossing, Tanner Fork, Maurice Train Hall, Dead End. But then it's like Ratakt Fothgd, which doesn't mean anything. And then I was like, well, maybe it's just the numbers, right? So I was like, okay, then it's 8, 7, 3, 10, 1, 13. And that's where I'm at. So I'm like, okay, well, I have a series of numbers because I followed the instructions of the signs. You know, Route 8, depart, keep left, Tanner Fork, turn right, dead end, record each stop on the way. Now I have this series of numbers, but what do I do with that? Like, unless I can translate them to a sentence. Right, because on the next page, it does show you this map, the metro. So that's your hint that there's something about like the metro map. Have you seen all the signs? Oh wait, major stops and minor stops. 8 is major, 7 is minor, 3 is minor, 10 is major, this one is major, and then this one is major also. What about it? I don't get this XYZ ABC thing. But what about these signs? Like, what do you do with this? Dead end, major key? What I don't know is, are these two different secrets? Like the XYZ ABC thing? That seems like something about page numbers and like... Or is this also about the signs? But they're like one next to each other. Dead end, C. Assume page count starts on title pages. On title pages. And it's like page A, word X, page C, word A. It has to be relevant that it says like major stops and minor stops on the train metro map, but I don't know what it means. 8, 7, 3, 10, 1, 13. Well, this book doesn't have 13 pages. Might not even be relevant. This whole draft the sixes thing, I don't know at all what it means. I also don't know about these like tender cipher, lunar renamed. Draft the sixes? I have like a number combination now. I'm pretty confident about this. Like, I think I followed the instructions correctly, but then what do you do with this information? Is it about page numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Like, are these all separate puzzles? Are they all like the same puzzle? Because here it says major, and we know that major is like its name. So major, that's like Irajan for what was it, like, I guess small name, and minor would be nothing. Draft the Sixes, shifted it. So Draft the Sixes is this book. Shifted Extras, what is that? The Fixed Stars is the book, is the astronomy book. Let's see. There's nothing here, just the root 8, so that it's for the map puzzle. Dead cases, lavatory. These were like the dead ends. These are the corner cases, so the one that were checked. This was for a blueprint, so that's irrelevant. This was for the admin key, that's irrelevant. Keep left. I think this is irrelevant. To Tender Fork. Tender Cipher. Lunar renamed. Uncle Aw. Draft the Sixes. Let me write these. Tender Cipher. Lunar renamed. So, Draft the Sixes. He's like, oh, it's a, what do you call that? An anagram? What do you call a word that's like the same letters but in a different order? Yeah, it's an anagram. Draft the Sixes is an anagram of Shifted Extras, which is an anagram of the Fixed Stars. Okay. And so I guess the other books are also an anagram for like another word. So Draft the Sixes becomes Shifted Extras, which becomes the Fixed Stars. Are you saying that like the other books that we find are also, but like how would you know how do you shift them? D went at the end, X went there, S went there. Like it's all kind of just arbitrary, isn't it? Is there a rule? I guess there's a rule. It says red page A word X, green page C word A, violet page B word Y, blue page Z word X. Assume the page count starts on title pages. But what does that tell me? Are you talking about other books? Was the Fixed Stars a blue book? Let's see. The blue book, page Z. So X, Y, Z, A, B, C. So like what, the third page? Okay. So maybe, let's see. Is there a book that's just Tender Cipher, but like is it telling me how to rearrange the letters, or like do I just have to guess? So Draft the Sixes become the Fixed Stars. What other books have we read? Well, we've read, oh yeah, Uncle Aw is a new clue. Okay, Uncle Aw, that's a new clue. Lunar renamed. Let's see, let's look at all the books that are in the library, because I think they're all books from the library. Drafting Strategy. No, that's too long. The Curse of Black Bridge, that's too long. The Pumping Book. Realm and Rune. Lunar renamed is Realm and Rune. Realm and Rune. Yeah, that's Lunar renamed. What about Tender Cipher? Tender Cipher is a red book. It's not the History of Orindia. What other books are there? Am I forgetting a red book? A Sightseer's Guide? No. Let's see, there was one about the pumps. Oh, the Red Prince. Right. It's the Red Prince. So now from there, in the Red Prince, which is the red book, You have to go to page A, word X. And X means the first one, XYZ ABC. The green book, which is Realm and Rune, it's page C, word A. For a new clue, it's page B, word Y. And for the fixed stars, it's page Z, word X. I think I'm on the right track. So this will give me 4 words. Okay, well, let's look at our screenshots. For the red prince, see, so according to this, X is 1, Y is 2, Z is 3, A is 4, B is 5, C is 6, right? Do I have that right? So if I'm looking at the red prince, page A, which is page 4, and like, do I count left and right? Or like just one single page? So if this is page 4, then it's the first word, which is the. Okay, so the. Then in Realm and Rune, it's page 6 and the 4th word. So the 4th word of page 6 of the Realm and Rune. Okay, well, it's of. That doesn't really seem to work. The of. In a new clue, page 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I guess you count a double page as one page then. So this whole thing might have been wrong. Because page 5 has no text. I mean, dead? I guess. No. No, it has to be a page that has actual text. So then, let me start again from the beginning. So in the Red Prince, it's page 4 and the first word. So then in the Red Prince, it would be he. In Realm and Rune, page 6, word 4. Routes. That doesn't. Okay. In a new clue, page 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The second word, looked. And then in the fixed stars, the first word of page 3. North? He routes looked north? That doesn't seem. Is it double pages, or like does each page count as a separate page? And like when they say you start, because on the thing it says start at the title page, right? By title page, you don't mean the cover, you mean the page that has the title on it. So that's 1. Assume page count starts on title pages. But no, again, it can't be because there's no words on page 5. That doesn't mean anything. He routes looked north? That's not a message. I'm missing something here. Because it says XYZ ABC, so it must be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dead end, major key. Why does it say dead end is a C? Dead end is a C? Why is dead end a C? Oh, is it like... Wait, route 8, depart, keep left, to Tanner Fork, turn right, dead end. X, Y, Z, A, B, C? Okay, wait. So if dead end is a C, then do you... I've been at this fucking puzzle for like 45 minutes at least. Oh, wait, on the map, you mean, right? On the map of the metro? Like dead end was one of the numbers? I guess? Dead end was a C, and it was also 13. C 13? That doesn't really help me though. Dead end is C. Why is dead end C? What do you mean? Okay, so this is it's all connected, I think. The map and the numbers and the letters and like, it's all one puzzle. So The dead end is C. And dead end is 13. Right? Because on the map it's marked as 13. So, but the other stuff we wrote is not on this map. They're just the stops on the map. So the signs we have is like route 8, depart, keep left, 204, turn right, dead end. And then if you assign letters like, well, X, Y, Z, A, B, C, dead end being a C, and C happens to be 13. So do I just assign like the numbers to each letter? Wait, I had it and then I lost it. If X, Y, Z, how did I even end up with, see, I'm already confusing myself. How did I end up with these numbers? It's because it's these numbers, right? 8, 7, 3, 10, 1, 13. Okay, so if this is X, Y, Z, A, B, C, then dead end is 13. So C, 13. So it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like I thought. It's not X1, Y2, Z3. It's actually 8 is X, Y7, Z3, A10, B1, C13. Now, if I follow this with the combination on the other page, the red prints page A, so by A you mean 10, word X by 10, by X you mean 8, so page 10, word 8, starting from the title page. So 1, word 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, turn. Now we're on something. Turn. Then in Realm and Rune, page C, so page 13, word 10, scorched. Really? Okay, it is scorched. Turn scorched. For a new clue, it's going to be B1, Y7. So on the first page, sundial. Wait, a scorched sundial? Draft the sixes, page 3, word 8. Base, turn scorched sundial base. Wait. Okay, I just spent like a fucking hour on this. Turn scorched sundial base? You mean like in the orchard? That's the only sundial I remember. Hang on. I need to go check this right the fuck now. Because this took way too long. Let me get out of here. I mean, it's spelling something, so clearly this must be right, but this was so fucking cryptic. It took me an hour. How would I even turn the base? Like, do I need a tool? Or can I just do that? Also, what does it mean scorched? It's like nighttime now. I can't think of any other sundial. That's the only sundial I've seen. I love that my tent is still out here, even though at this point I've inherited the mansion. The sundial? What do you mean the base? Turn scorched sundial base? Is there another sundial I'm not thinking of? Why does it say scorched? Maybe it needs to be in the sun, but no, it's never sunny. It's always fucking overcast. Scorched? Maybe there's another sundial. Somewhere else? I find it hard to believe there's like a lot of places I haven't seen though. Maybe I need like fire. Maybe I can bring the torch here. Do I have the torch in the armory today? I don't think so. I think it was only the Morning Star. Hang on, I have to check. This is kind of blowing my mind. This was a very complex puzzle. Like, you have to do so much like substitution of numbers and letters and like go through multiple books and like, can you imagine doing this without screenshots? It would be like impossible. It really is a game that assumes you have access to screenshots. Yet there's no torch. Okay, well, next time we get the torch in the armory, I guess I'll have to see if I can scorch that sundial somehow. That's so weird. That's another thing, like you would never think to bring the torch at this sundial. I guess unless you happen to have the torch on you when you visit the orchard, but that seems really unlikely. It's like there's so little that's interactable in this world, which I found very frustrating early on. Because it was like, everyone was telling me about all these puzzles to them, like, where? I can't interact with anything. But it's because it's such context-specific instances of interaction where like you need a specific item or like you need to be looking at this one specific spot that like you would have no way to know unless you happen to know the information. Or unless you stumble upon it kind of accidentally, which is possible. I do kind of want to get the archives just to look at in front of one of these. It was something about like, oh, click the bottom one, right? Something about the bottom one? It showed the bottom cabinet in the aquarium. But it was an X, right? No, it was an arrow. An arrow pointing to the fourth thing. But you can't interact with them. That I know of. And then an X in front of the laundry machine, an X in front of the barbecue. This I think maybe has to do with the treasure map. But this one, why would it show an arrow? Maybe would this room need to be powered? Because this is a room that can be powered, so like would that be necessary in order to open these? Like, can you use a key? Because it does show a little keyhole. On the picture, it just shows like a cabinet between two rows of books. In the aquarium, there's an X next to the barbecue, which I don't have drafted. There's an X in front of the laundry machine, which did I draft it? No, I didn't. I did not draft it. I don't know. Doesn't seem like you can interact with them, at least for now, so I don't know. This is really bad. But alright, let's do dark room so we can progress. Now let's go for the gem one since we have so many gems. The office. There's a patio. So what's in front of the barbecue? Barbecue? Can you interact with the barbecue? X? You're kidding me. Have I never looked down? I mean, I guess I would have no reason to. What? I guess it's a very small spot. Okay, so it's not the treasure map then. You just need to dig here. A file cabinet key? Oh, okay, you use this in the archive. Oh, no shit. Well, now I just need to get the laundry room. Fuck. Ah, damn it. Maybe I need both keys. This is probably not a permanent... it's probably not a permanent item. Laundry? Fuck. Workshop? I guess I could maybe combine some of these items. Oh, nice. I got this. Wait, can I... No, I don't have the rabbit's foot. Damn. Oh, maybe I... Oh, wait. Can I do the power hammer? What else do I need? Oh, you need the handle, right? Shit. I'm missing just one item, so I could do... Well, I would have lost it anyways. Because I don't have the code check. Oh, that sucks. I was so close. So close to getting the power hammer again. Yeah, none of these combine. Ah, that's a shame. But wait, let me actually go use this key while I can, but I might need both keys. Can I open it? Oh! Oh, dude, there's an upgrade disc. Certificate of birth. Oh, it's my mom's. This document attests that Mary Matthew Epson was born to Lady Clara Epson and Simon H. Sinclair in this hospital at 4 a.m. Tuesday, the 22nd day of January in the 6th era. In witness whereof, East Reddington Hospital certifies that the information above is true as verified by its duly authorized officer of the Fen Aries Registrar of Persons, Lily Rizian Rose, Sarah Drivian. Okay. What do I do with this information? I guess it confirms her true birthday, which I guess we could use this to determine her real passport in the vault. Is that what you do with this? I wish so bad I had access to the patio so I could get the other key, but now we know. Plus, you only need the shovel, and the shovel is not that rare. Like, I can get it pretty quickly. Oh, man. Huh. Okay. Well, let's go use this upgrade disc. Was not expecting to find an upgrade disc. Hell yeah. There can't be that many more rooms left, right? Hallway. Hallway gives you... A hallway giving you a key. A hallway giving you a locked trunk. Or a hallway giving you an extra hallway the next day. These are all good. I guess the locked trunk can contain keys, but it can also contain gold or gems. In the trunk, typically there's like 2 items, but you do need the sledgehammer. But like, I pretty much always have the sledgehammer now because I can either get the sledgehammer or the Morning Star. So with this, I would get 2 items instead of 1, but it might not be a key. It might just be coins or gems. So do I just want a more reliable source of keys? Because keys are still kind of rare. I guess we could just leave it up to chance, just do like a luck trunk, plus sometimes that can trigger the experiments. I'm gonna do luck trunks, I guess. It's a shame that I have the battery pack and like the sledgehammer, but I can't make the power hammer. I'm gonna head back to the break room and we're gonna try once again to solve the billiard puzzle. I'm really glad I decided to empty the aquarium. I just figured there seems to be something about like each room, and it was like the one room I hadn't really tried. Alright, let's try and do this once again. So 2 times 2, 4, 4, 6, minus 24. I always end up with the same result. I'm gonna ask my girlfriend because she's actually further than me in blueprints, so maybe she can give me a hint. Oh, you square twice. Okay, you square as many times as the color is there. Oh, I didn't know that. Did they teach us that at some point? I don't remember ever having to do that. But maybe I don't know, it's been a long time. It's been months that we've been playing this game. Maybe I did it once and I forgot. So then 2 times 2, 4. 4, then 4 times 4, 16. 16 minus 30. Wait. That's still like minus 14. That still doesn't work. 2 times 2, 4 times 1. Plus 2, 6 times 6. So 36 minus, okay, though, yeah, it is 6. Then 2 times 2, 4 minus 2. So 2 plus 2, 4 times 4, 16. Okay, so yeah, you have to add the number and then you square it, right? So that's what I had wrong. 3 divided by 3, 1 times 1. Wait, no. 3, 1 times 3, 3 times itself 9 divided by 3, 3. Okay. Man. I mean, not that it matters at this point. I just wanted to solve it just because. Call it a day. Weird day. Weird day. Productive day, I guess. Why are there guns on the left? Oh, because it's a hunting lodge? Oh, just because I got the trophy? And the kennel. Oh, okay. Trophy and kennel. Yeah, the dogs. I see. I've never seen this one before. A hunting lodge. I hate it. Thanks. Day 65. Okay, well, if nothing else, I think I've solved everything there is in a new clue. At this point. Is there more? Draft the 6s. Maybe like the major key thing. There might be more to it. But I think that's everything from a new clue. So today I want to find either the shovel and the patio. No, the shovel and the laundry. Or the torch. So I can take it to the sundial. I guess trading post. Because maybe we can get the items we need. Dynamite. Dynamite. I want the dynamite. Give me the dynamite. There's a hallway with a locked trunk. Let's just do den so we can get our jewel. Bedroom closet. There's the shovel. That's a good start. Jewel, dice, and key. I need to get the torch again. Nook into foundation or spare bedroom so I can go up. Let's do nook into foundation. I like my rooms connected. And if we get stuck, it's no biggie. Magnifying glass always. I might wait for the sledgehammer, because I could just buy it in the armory instead. Running shoes, sure. And we'll get the sleeping mask too. Let's do a den. What should I order at this point? I guess I could just keep reordering a new clue just in case I've missed some stuff. Also, did it save all the stamps that I've seen so far? We're still missing at least 2 things. Okay, we do have all the stamps. We're missing 2, which we'll probably only see in the sanctum rooms. It's fine. Okay. Okay, that's a lot. That's the big gem. That's the key. That's the 1 gem. That's the sail. Nice. That's a good haul. We're using a lot of keys, which isn't great. Laboratory will allow us to go left. Let's do a little experiment. Gain 1 star. That would help us reach our 50 stars. Could be each time you unlock or bypass a security door, which should happen like a few times. So let's do that. That'll give us a bunch of stars. Unless I get stuck very early. And we'll put the key cards on high, of course. Archives again. Ah, but that's... Damn, all 3 red rooms? I do want the archives, but like I want to shield it first. Because not getting to see your floor plans really sucks. So I guess I'll redraw. I guess hallway. With the luck trunk. But this is a pretty bad layout. Let me go back. Oh, see, it's the mechanarium, but I'm never gonna find 8 mechanical room. I don't even have 1 right now. I don't know how I'm ever gonna get this. Let's just do courtyard. Yeah, I don't know about this final sanctum key, honestly. An old shoe. Metal detector. And some pebbles. Aquarium again. At least it connects. Let me go back through the kennel. The planetarium. Parlor will Let us go left. Okay. Let's do a little puzzle. A little riddle. Riddle me this. A box next to this box displays a false statement. Well, there's just no statement. A box next to this box contains the gems. Well, then it does, because there's only two statements, one of them being true, the other one being wrong. That was surprisingly easy. The patio. Wait, I already found this key. It's the other key I need to find, the laundry room key. So I don't need this room, actually. This would double my gems, right? Because of the aquarium? Yes. So might as well, even though it's a kind of a bad pull. Man, I really should have bought that sledgehammer, huh? Let's do pool. Let me go back to get that sledgehammer. I just figured I would get the armory, but I haven't so far. I wanted to save my money. Instead, I'm just wasting my steps. Well, I guess I get all my money back with interests and some gems. See, that's why I went with the locked trunk rather than the one key, because sometimes you get more stuff. The locker room. Lost and found is tempting, but not if I'm not shielded. Let's just do locker room. So, if I kept going from here, would it still be like the same document? I don't have enough keys to try it right now, but I might come back to it later. Well, we only have one path, and it's the hallway up there. So this might be the end of our run. Oh. Well, I don't have much of a choice. Well, actually, I have two doors. I had this one too. Let's see. The break room again, or I can redraw 4 times. Do I just keep redrawing until I get the armory so I can bring the torch outside? So I would do at least one thing today. I do have 4 redraws. Well, shit. We'll do Cloister of the Joy! Since at least we can keep going. And I get to dig. And I will get a star because this counts as bypassing 2 security doors, right? I thought maybe this was going to be related to a new clue because C, X, E. Well, there's no E, but I guess it's not related to that. This must be about the cat thing. Lost and found going down, but then I'll lose 2 items. But I will get 2 rare items. I guess I could go there last. I'll draft it, but I'll go... What is that? Prism key? I think it's a prism key. We'll come back to it later. There's the armory. Do you have the torch? No torch. Oh, it's when I actually want it that I don't have it. I do get the axe. We want to use that whenever we can. So I was thinking maybe... What did I say earlier? What costs like a lot of gem? The rotunda costs 3. The attic costs 3. The vault costs 3. What would I rather get for free? I mean, the attic, 8 items for free. That's pretty good, right? I kind of want to do the attic. Yeah, let's do the attic. Wooching! Axed. But no torch. No torch. And I can't buy this. Can't buy this either. Oh shit. I really wanted the torch. And it's locked and we don't have a key, so this is the end. This is the end. And I lost my shovel. Okay, no, it's the wrench and the butt plug. Oh, there's my 1 coin that I needed to buy the thing. Is it locked? Not locked. Freeze your accounts? I might as well. I don't have a break room. Yeah, I guess we'll freeze. A sizable shopping center. And you know what? Just because I like you guys a lot, let's do another day. Let's do an extra day. Bum bum. Bum bum. Plus we get 55 coins and 15 gems. I keep using the fountain to drop just one. I mean, it's gonna be a small number. It's not gonna be the same as the piggy bank, but it's still a way for me to maybe save money for like something later in the game. The tomb again or the tool shed? Well, I don't have a key card today. I already have a lot of money, so I guess I might as well do the tool shed. Yeah, that's pretty good. Sledgehammer and metal detector. That's pretty good. Anything else in here? Wash helper. Saw. Broom. Wrench that you can't use. Boxes. Tournevis. Paint. Hammer. Let's hope we get the torch today. Hallway. I've got the hammer already. I'm ready to smash. Luke, smash! How about that? Key card in the very first trunk. Now that's what I'm talking about. Pantry? Let's get the den. A gem, a coin, a trunk. Wow, you're so generous to me, Blueprints. 3 keys. What's the occasion here? Why are you being so nice to me? This is like you cheated on me behavior, where like you're trying to get me to forgive you. Another den or the West Wing Hall? Let's just do another... Oh, I should have done West Wing Hall actually, because den can be anywhere. West Wing Hall can only be here. Oops. That's okay. Garage, get a bunch of keys. Yes. Hey, look at that. 8 free gems. Just like that. Just like that. You want some gems? Here's some gems. Wow, look at that. All just straight rooms. You really wanted me to get into the foundation and nowhere else. Watch me get stuck right there. And then we won't be able to go up there. Kennel? Before we draft here, it would be nice to get a dice or two so we can have better chances of getting up there, right? Hello. Alright, I don't have the shovel. I have the sledgehammer, so I can't dig. That's okay. The closed exhibit? Sure. In fact, I could get behind it. I could get behind it. Yeah. Jeep, jeep, jeep. Hurry up. Give me that. That's my thing. That's my crown. And the lockpick kit. Wow, you're being very generous today. That's really suspicious. Okay, okay. Let's go back to the start. Spare bedroom. Orange, you glad you got the bedroom? Closet? No closet. Parlor, then? I mean, I have plenty of gems already. You know what? I'm not even gonna bother. I'm not even gonna do the puzzle. I'm tired of thinking. I'm an adult. I don't have to think or do anything. Sorry, that's my second Office reference in like 5 minutes. Corridor or boudoir? Corridor? Corredor. Man, that metal detector is working overtime today. Get me the armory, dude. Alright, let's do office so we have access to the computer. Wait, shit. I logged into the wrong computer. I wanted to log into security. Fuck. I logged into the wrong computer. Alright, that's fine. We'll do an experiment then. I guess it's fine. I have a lot of keys. Each time you unlock or bypass a security door. Yes. And yes. More gold. Hell yeah. Would have been even better if I got the security thing to be up, but that's fine. I'm sure we'll get the security rooms soon enough. Maybe. Maybe. Chapel. Observatory. What do we get today? A lot of gems. The delicious apples. The steps and the flowers. I know I kept confusing this one for the dead-end ones. I have to be more careful. So in 9 stars, we're gonna get a new constellation. What's it gonna be? It would be cool if it was like raises your allowance by 1, or like, yeah, no, that would be cool. That's the only one I have in mind. So if it's that, call me Nostradamus. Okay, so we make it into the foundation. Let's not do passageway right now. Let's just do boudoir. Call me Nostradamus, the way I can see the future. Alright, so if this does not lead me up, that's the end of the day. Ooh, look at that. And it's the armory. Do you want to give me the torch by any chance? The torch is there. Alright. Alright. We'll get that. And the shield. No axe today. And I have a lot of money. Might as well get the sledgehammer. It's not like I can buy the axe anyways. Do I just go back right now? You know what? Let's just go now. Why waste time? Let's go solve the mystery of the sundial. Can you burn the sundial? How would you even burn like a sundial made of rock or stone or marble, whatever it's made of? I'm gonna try, and if it's not that, then, you know, at least we'll know. This is the only way to make fire as far as I know, so it would make sense. How else would you scorch something? You burn it? Burn it? Oh! Okay, it worked. Spin it. Wait, do you burn like all of them? In what direction though? Oh, you probably need to match. See, there's already a den there. You probably match it to that, right? Yeah. Oh. I was like, wait, do I need to find 3 more fucking microchip? But no, I guess I can just bring the same ones, because I don't... It's not like I need to walk through that door again. So I can just go grab these microchips, just bring them here. And this was from the puzzle in a new clue, right? So what could it unlock? Another door? I haven't seen another door nearby. So now it closes that door. Huh. Still don't know about that either. Is there any other door that has yet to unlock? I guess this one. But I don't think this leads anywhere. It just kind of goes off into the distance. Maybe it opens this door. Or like maybe it opens a path in the gem cavern. In the server room it was obvious because there was like this giant gate. Alright, reveal your secret. It's a radio tower, a satellite dish. Permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. New experimental data packets can now be up. Oh, wait. Can be uploaded to the laboratory from Sinca. By data packet, do you mean like that data packet that we read about in the emails? The one that was sent by like these people? Or do you mean that I get new options for the experiments? Electronic mail and communications from offsite will no longer be blocked. Yeah, because it used to say it was blocked. Oh. There was a 5th thing. Even though this was full. So they lied to me. There was actually more, which means there might be even more because they can just like push them aside. You sneaky bastards. Wait. Okay, so I need to get the laboratory so I can check the... Wait, no, actually I have access to the laboratory from the office. Maybe what it means is you can access any computer like in the same day. Would that maybe be a thing? I think no. I think you're probably still restricted to just one per day. Okay, well, there's a way to know. We just need to go to the office. This is when I would have needed my Hackerman thumbnail. Data transfer? Online. Available, press enter to view available data packets. Yes. Advanced experiments. A collection of lab experiments designed for experienced technicians. Sure. Maybe this is a mistake. So it's not the packet they were talking about in the email then. Eight new experimental triggers and 8 new effects. Each time you draft an upgraded floor plan, access a different terminal, enter each room on rank 9. Each room you draft in the next 40 seconds. Each room with a fireplace. The next 10 times you view your map, lose 10 steps. Each time you pull a different antechamber lever, so up to 3, or more actually. Each time you draft a tomorrow room, lower the reservoir by 1. Oh, that's so weird, but where does the water go? Stock your pantry with fruit. Unseal one of the antechamber doors, that's pretty good. Permanently increase your lockpicking skill. Wait, what? There's a skill level? Oh, that's great. It means you could like... This is the one thing that's permanent, so I'm definitely gonna go for that. So you can raise your lockpicking skill. That's cool. Gain 1 random item, then set your keys to 0. Remove a crate from the tunnel? Oh. So maybe you can get through that tunnel after all. I just assumed you couldn't, but maybe you can. And then what would be behind it? It looks like it maybe goes to the castle. Like maybe it goes to the castle underground. Gain 1 key for each 30 steps. Lose half your steps. Lose half your steps. Then gain 4 every die. That's crazy, dude. Is there anything else I can do? Oh, there's 2 new emails. Dear Simon P. Jones, we, the undersigned, would like to inform you as the contingent heir of Mount Holly that while you are exploring the estate, the staff have been placed on indefinite paid leave. Right. Well, at least they're getting paid. You have the full right and privilege to spend as much time on the estate as you deem fit without the interruption and supervision of the staff. It is entirely at your discretion to decide when and if the staff are to return to their duties. Aren't they still kind of working? Like, some of them? Where does the food come from? McGuire, McKinley, and McDougall. The 3 McBrothers. And there's an email from Anne Babbage. Simon, just to let you know, a few of us on the staff have a habit of using the staff announcements board that is located on the network under staff services. You may notice new announcements from time to time. This is convenient as most of the staff who are interested have access to the public terminal in Cinca, while very few, like Randolph and myself, have electronic mail capabilities. Right, I need to look at the emails on every computer again because they might all have new stuff. Okay, so you do sometimes get new emails. Data transfer. Would each computer have like a different data packet you can download? Okay, I can still access the laboratory one. Do you say laboratory or like laboratory? I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's all made up. So the experiment is still running. Packet management. You may use this tool to create your own custom packet of experiments, mixing and matching from all available experimental triggers and effects. What, so like run 2 experiments at once? Select 8 or more experimental triggers. So what, like just the ones you like? I guess this. 8 or more. So what does that mean? Each time you eat an apple, shop room. I guess I like these. The letters, the permanent stuff. Remove a crate for sure. This for sure. These are kind of like my favorites. So does that mean... Okay, so I have to select at least 8. Okay, I guess this one. And then it's only gonna suggest these? Is it only gonna offer me these options now? Because that would be amazing. Staff announcements. Oh, this is new. Hey, Simon. How was your first day on the estate? Wait, I haven't looked at the staff announcements in forever. Hopefully you're not having too much trouble drafting rooms, as it can be a bit overwhelming. I'm normally in charge of drafting the rooms for the day each morning, so I know how it goes. So Anne Babbage was the one drafting. Just to let everyone know, the estate has been cut off from outside communications by Sinclair's instructions. So I don't think Simon's going to be seeing anything posted here for the time being. Now you tell me, and I'm guessing that means the electronic mail accounts are disabled as well? Yes, he should only be able to access data currently on the system, so if he does figure out the network password, he should be able to read any emails that were on the system on November 6th, as that is when satellite communications were shut down. I'm getting anxious. Does anyone have any updates on Simon's progress? They worry about me. No real word on his progress yet, but it's very hard to say without access to the network from here. I'm monitoring a few things from the offices in Cinca, but it doesn't really paint a picture of what's happening over there. Your guess is as good as mine. It's been a month now. Does anyone know when we are expected to return to work? I know we don't have much information at this time about what's happening on the estate, but my sister is planning a trip in a week, and it'd be nice to know if this indefinite leave has any expected end date. I feel bad, all these people's lives are like on pause because of me. Hey Bridget, thanks for checking in. It's a bit complicated, but the short answer is no. We don't really know when we will be going back to work, so by all means take that trip and have fun. These indefinite furloughs only happen once in a career. Yeah, just, do whatever you want. It's probably going to take me a while. Yes, and I'd like to add that even if Simon has found room 46, he will very likely want some additional time alone on the estate to adjust before he summons us back to resume work. I do hope, and please don't tell me, but I do hope there's like a true ending where either you reunite with your mother or like you invite all the staff back on the estate. Just something, some finality to it where I can be satisfied and be like, all right, this is the end of the playthrough for real. We're done. I do hope there is something like that. If I were placing bets, I would say it's going to at least be another month, maybe longer. Sound like my YouTube comments. Merry Christmas, Simon, or as her ladyship used to call your mother, Merry Christmas. We wanted to let you know that we've left some presents for you in the boudoir today. Hopefully next year we'll be able to celebrate this day together. Your friends in faithful service. This is already like a few days or weeks ago. January 1st. Farewell 93, hello 94. The future is looking up and we're all looking forward to getting back to work. Happy New Year, Simon. It sucks that I'm just now reading these. Like I didn't think about looking at the staff announcements. A few nights ago, I saw Florealis in the sky, which is incredibly auspicious since tomorrow marks the beginning of Morajai's winter harvest. and the celebration of the third paragon, Rina. The farmers of Morajai always refer to the angels by their natural order, a preference Herbert adopted in his final years after his trip there. This is a clue to Morajai. Maybe? They're farmer! They're farmers! Agriculture! It's fucking agricultural. This is great. They're giving me hints for the sanctum rooms. Huh. I was really expecting today was going to be like kind of a slow day. It ended up being very eventful. All because of a new clue in that weird fucking puzzle. Alright, let's see how much further we can go. Courtyard. Some extra gems. Code check. I do kind of want the code check just so I can put the power hammer in there if I find it. But I don't really see myself finding it. Let's just do gift shop. I can't buy anything right now. Can only be purchased after you have proven your merit by obtaining 8 trophies. 8 trophies. It's gonna be a while until we've done that. Workshop would be nice if I found the right items. Or I could do East Wing Hall since it can only be here. It's the gallery again. I still haven't figured out the last picture. I haven't really thought about it much. But I've already been recording for a long time, so I don't want to just stand here like staring at this picture for God knows how long. So I'll just do like boiler room. We will get back to the gallery eventually, and maybe eventually I'll get it, but I really tried. I really spent a long time trying, and I still haven't found it. Alright, there's the actual laboratory. Let's do code check. Oof, I'm at 24, but I'll retrieve it. I don't really plan on leaving the master key in here for the long run anyways. Like, I want to eventually bring the power hammer in here again. Plus now I can just use my master key. Half my steps. Or I can shield it. Hey. Not that I have that many steps left anyways. A little coin there. That master key is very useful. And Nook will take us right in there. Not that I need these keys. And another one. Definitely don't want the ballroom. Ballroom is kind of bad. Let's buy the stuff we don't have, so we can potentially combine them eventually. You think you're gonna stop me? Throne room again. Sure. Throne room is a good room. Gives us a couple of doors. A lot of locked doors up here. Good thing I have this key. Kitchen? Oh, actually this is perfect. I can buy some steps. Bacon and eggs. Club sandwich. I was running out of steps and now I'm not. The joy! Does it count if I already have the kitchen drafted and then I connect it to the cloister of joy? Does that count as like connecting them? Probably not. I'll still do it. I'll still do it. So here I would need the furnace or the pantry, which is already drafted. Walk-in closet. A key, dice, gems. It happens so often now that I have like lots of keys, lots of gems. It really does feel great how much easier this game gets over time, because like at the beginning it's so challenging. Like there's no way you could play this game for this long if it never got any easier. Like if it was always as restrictive and challenging as like the first few runs, it would be really frustrating to play. But here, because they give you a lot of upgrades, like you don't really mind spending a lot of time with the game. Morning room is nice. Or I could do aquarium. So I can also go down. I'm gonna do that. Gem. Ooh. Oh man. I just need the battery. If I have the battery, I could do the power hammer. But the battery is rare. The battery is rare. Oh wait, I would get 4 items because this counts as a bedroom. Yeah. Okay, still no battery, but let's get the compass. Just because I need it for a contraption, not because I want it. If I could get the attic might give me the battery pack, because I have most other items at this point. There's the workshop. Sure. Is there anything I can do? There it is, bro. There it is, and I can put it in the code check afterwards. Ooh, this is a really good day today. Hell yeah. Wait, actually, what do you get if you do compass and battery pack? Electromagnet. I've never done this one, but I don't want to do it. I need to use this chance to get the power hammer again. I don't have the rabbit foot either. Okay, let's just do power hammer. I have to. I needed to go check that cracked wall. The cracked wall. Anything else I haven't checked with the power hammer? Did I ever open the... Did I ever open the wall in the greenhouse? I feel like I didn't. Right? There was like a broken wall there. Did I ever open it? I can't remember. Because I opened the one in the secret garden, but I don't think so. Because I really don't see the greenhouse that often. It would be great to... Oh, look at that delayed ship's chamber. You know what? I could... I have the office. I think I could do the chest thing again, actually. But then would I lose the armory? Because the armory is really good. What do the other powers do again? The piety of the bishop gives you 30 coins when you enter the chapel, which is great. The king makes it so you can choose a color and then you get more of that color for that day. That's pretty good. Mentor of the Night gives you the armory, implying that you lose it if you don't use it. Ambition of the Pawn is kind of bad. Queen. Queen makes you lose a bunch of steps, so that's bad. And the hook is the 4 corners. That's I don't know if I really want to change my power, because the armory is good. I mean, the bishop is good too. I don't know. Like, imagine if I hadn't had access to the armory all this time, like to get the torch and all this stuff that I needed for so many things. So I think I'd rather keep the armory, because you get like a cheap sledgehammer, you get the shield, you get the axe, which is really useful. I would like to get the greenhouse if I can. Do I still have any prophecies to see? I guess so.
And as it was foretold, I am awakened for one last time.
Last one.
By the sound of a dropping coin.
Finite amount of prophecies.
You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to impart to you one final vision.
We've been there. There's the tunnel in the safe house. Wait, this place exists? With a giant 8? Haven't been there.
In the dim, I see cavern walls of stone. A hollow lit by a sea of 1,000 burning stars.
How beautiful.
I see a treasure buried beneath the cliff rocks.
Like the treasure trove treasure, you mean?
A black mirror hidden among the memories of the falling sands.
Creepy.
And within the black mirror, I see a figure. A figure standing in sullen snow.
Very ominous.
All of what I have told you, my young baron.
Isn't that the cursed coffer?
I wish you to now know. Until we meet again some distant day, I will have nothing more to say.
Thank you, Alzara. Extremely cryptic as usual. We saw a lot of new places that I have to assume are in the game, and I haven't seen them yet. Let's redraw. I'm getting nervous, like I'm late in the day. I hope I don't crash, because we've done a lot today. Plus 45. I really want to get the greenhouse, but the greenhouse is really rare. Give me the greenhouse. Man, this master key is really useful. Classroom to go down. Come on, give me the greenhouse. I saw green and was like, ah, there it is. No. Do solarium. And then maybe I get it. I have like 1 or 2 more chances to get the greenhouse. Last chance. I can't complain, the game has been extremely generous with me today, but getting the greenhouse would be awesome. Treasure trove. I mean, getting the treasure trove would be nice, but what if I get the greenhouse? Well, you know what? I can't complain about getting the break room. Okay, let's go use the hammer if we can on that cracked wall. Is there really something behind that cracked wall? There has to be, right? Why would they show a picture of it if there wasn't something? They wouldn't just show you a picture of that cracked wall unless you can break it. And do I change for a different mantle? The bishop gives you a lot of gold, which I already have a lot of gold. Do I really want more? And then getting to choose which color you get today, I guess could be nice, especially to get the greenhouse. But is that better than the armory? Back in this creepy corridor. This cracked wall? Are you serious? What is possibly in there? Aw, you're fucking kidding. Castle. Cat. CTEX, right? What would the other ones be? And DIOIO is probably for that too. Okay. So you get another cryptic clue. Huh. Man, the idea that this wall could be broken with the power hammer is crazy, because like, why would you even look twice at a wall that's slightly broken, you know? Even if you had the hammer, I don't think I would have thought to break it. So this is just like part of a message. Castle something XT. Like, it makes me happy and it also pisses me off just how much more there is to the game. Like, every episode I get some hints for like a new puzzle that I didn't even know existed. Now I get why people are saying that like I'm only halfway through this freaking game. God damn. I'm gonna keep the power hammer. At least until I get the greenhouse again. Which sucks because it means I'm gonna lose. It means I'm going to lose the master key, but we can always buy it again. You know, money is easier to come by than the power hammer. At least in my experience. And I guess I will keep the armory. Like, I could have done the chest thing today, but I feel like the armory is probably more useful than the other powers. I mean, the king thing could have been nice. Power hammer. The king thing would be nice, like you pick green and then you're more likely to get the greenhouse, but I'll get it eventually. All right, let's do one last little puzzle. 14. 11 minus 8. 3 times 3, 9. 2 minus 2. 2, that's 4, minus 2, 2 again, plus 2, 4, times 4, 16. 1, times 1, that's still 1, times 1 is still 1, plus 1, that's 2, times 2, that's 4, times 5, that's 20. There might still be some stuff I could do, maybe in the workshop. But I've been recording for like 3.5 hours. I really need to stop at this point. So we're gonna call it a day. I already did plenty of stuff today. A Royal Shopping Center. Yeah, look at that. We even drafted the whole manor. I wasn't even trying to. It just kind of happens naturally now. Save. All right, we're safe. Game didn't crash. I was able to save. Wow, we unlocked a lot of stuff today. The satellite dish. Well, I guess getting the clue is not really an unlock, but it's something. We figured out there was like a secret in the archives, which there's more to it, but at least we have like the beginnings of it. Something about the birth certificate. So yeah, still just more. Always more. There's always more to do. Anyways, I've been recording for 3.5 hours. I'm very sweaty. I'm very hungry. So I won't bore you with a long outro. Thank you guys so much for having joined me today. Thank you, of course, to my patrons for their support. And until next time, I had fun playing this. I hope you had fun watching it. And I will see you in the next one for even more blueprints. Oh, they never.